Hi again, everyone. It's Catherine from Sunnyside Journals. Uh, this time I've got a little bit of everything. We're going to take a look at what I worked on this morning, and then I do have a little bit of a thrift haul, and we're going to just do a little bit of work on the cover of Infelicia before I glue the text block in and put her end papers on. So I have her, I did the signatures. They're all in and they're all ready to go on the fabric. And, pardon me, gosh, that tickly cough just won't go away. It's hanging on. I don't have a cold. But I guess it's just that time of year. Oh, here we go. So here now I'll remove the washi tape that we put on this morning. And you can see how it held that little card right in place while I was sewing, so that's good. Let's take that off. We don't need it anymore. Well, here's where you cross your fingers and hope you don't come across an upside down signature. All right. Yep, here we go. More washi. Still be careful removing the washi, especially if you're working with old papers or tea-dyed papers. That still will compromise the quality of the paper. And you don't want to take a chunk of paper with you when you're peeling off the washi tape. So just take it easy, take your time. Okay. Oh, don't need you anymore. So here you can see this is one side of the envelope that I put in, and now you can open that up and access it from this side, and then it will also be likewise on the other side. Oh, when we get to it, there it is. Take this washi off. I think I'm going to need to put a bit of glue in you. These were, you never know. Everything comes from thrift stores. I'm always very open about that. So I will, you know what, I'm going to do that right now. While it's on my mind, I'm just going to run a little stripe, a little bead of our glitter glue down there. There we go. Done. So that side's ready to go. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, we don't need you anymore. Here we go. Alrighty. So, oh, you're wanting to, here's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, rats. Look at that. It's wanting to pull that old paper. That's an old cookbook. You stinker. You little stinker. It took a little bit of that print off with it. But, hence, junk journal. Yep, same up there. A little bit came off there. Well, not too bad. So now this is where if you see here, let me lift this up. You'll see there's the signature threads right there. So the envelope is sewn in, and now I'm going to glue it shut, and it's right into the signature, which is really cool. So let's just do that right now. Right along there. There we go. Beautiful. Now what I'll do is, most likely I will put one of my little circles here so that this envelope, you can tuck it underneath like that. I'll do that later. Good. All right. So text block is ready to go. I'm proud of myself. I didn't overdo it as far as too many leaves in the signatures. So now I've got lots of room to have fun making ephemera, and I know that everything will fit. Now what I want to do is, I was looking for things to do on the front of my Catholic All Sorts book, and I found this little metal banner, a little word bar. It looks like aged brass. I mean, I don't know what kind of metal it is, but that's what it looks like. And it says joy on it. And I thought that belongs on Infelicia, because Infelicia actually means unhappy. So she needs a little joy. There needs to be balance in all things. So I'll show you how I do it. How I put one of these bars on the front of a cover of a book so that I know that it will stay. Now I am going to aim for the center of this illustration, as opposed to worrying about whether it's absolutely center on the cover, because I think this is more of a focal point than whether I have it absolutely centered. And if the absolute center, say for example this over here was absolute center, if I put it there, it might look really off. And if you're going to do that, really go for it and really put it offside so that it's evident that you did that on purpose. Sorry, I'm just looking for, there we go. I'm looking for you. There we go. All right. Let's try playing around with you. Is that even? I want to make sure you are even. Across there and across there. Very good. Now, where's that little heart? All right, so if you are centered, then you would go there. And these holes are not even. All right, well, that answers that. I'm not using you. You'll get your turn another time. So, I am just going to go with you. I'm going to use these hearts as my aim. I need my awl. My awl. I've been using that today too. So that center heart I will do with the O, but I want to make sure that I've got you even. Nope, you're not going to work. Now, if I look at this, I can see that heart there, and I can clearly see that heart there. And I think I'm good. So, here we go. It's like the commitment cut. In you go. And then over here, in you go. All right. All right, that's good. Make sure those holes are big enough. Now here's where I want that flattened down again, because those bumps will show through my lovely end papers. And now what I'll do is I'll go and find that little hole again. It's in there. There we go. And I'll go back through the other side that way. And it encourages those papers to go back through the other way. Have I got the hole? Hole's on you. There we go. No, not yet. Hunting for things here. I really want that flatter. Even though I may very well be putting a pocket inside her, I want that flatter. That's better. Just encouraging that to go in the other direction now. Unfortunately, it was more important to make sure that I got this side dead accurate than it was about the bumps on the back. Now, I need some tiny little brads. Where did I put you, Joy? Joy, where did you go? There you go. So, let's see. Yes, I found all these brads at my thrift store. I really do have the world's... Oh yeah, that looks nice. Hold on. There we go. I have the world's best thrift stores in my little town. They're amazing. And the thrift stores in the town just the other side of my mom's nursing home are also really, really good. So I feel very blessed. Make sure I've got joy upright in the proper direction. There we go. And then over. Ta-da! Oh, that looks nice. Joy. So in Felicia, whether you like it or not, you are now feeling joy. Then I just use a bit of masking tape. And encourage those to stay down. You know what, I gotta tell you, I don't know whether this does anything or not, but it makes me feel better. So I do it. My fingers are covered in peeling Fabri-Tac from putting the block together. That's going to look nice. In you go. Let's take a look. Oh, you're going to look pretty in Felicia. I can see why you're feeling joy. Now, I still need to put one more stream of lace down that page of roses that gave me grief this morning. I'm going to put some lace down that, and I think I'm either going to do this smooth one or this pretty little flowery one. I'm not sure which one yet. So I'm going to put that aside for now. You're done for now. I'll leave the text block inside it for the sake of the cover to encourage it to hold its shape. All right, Brads, away you go. I always laugh when I get out my Brads because I have a really, really cute little grandson named Brad. So that makes me smile. So here's our end papers for the Catholic All Sorts. That turned out nice. I'm very happy with that. And we will put Mary back where she belongs. Still, I didn't find anything to put underneath baby Jesus. I'm going to hold off. I have a jar of gold gilding wax coming from Amazon. They said it would be here Tuesday, and it wasn't. Today's Thursday. Now they're telling me Saturday, so I phoned and complained. And they were wonderful, actually. They gave me an extra month. They extended my Prime membership for one more month. So if that happens to you, make sure you make a complaint. If you've paid for Prime membership and they've told you a 1-day or a 2-day delivery and they don't do it, call them on it. Trust me, Jeff Bezos is rich enough. Doesn't need our $7 a month or whatever it is for Prime memberships to help pay for his yachts. Alrighty. Thrift haul. I just got a tiny little thrift haul today. My little stores, I think they're, everyone was having lovely vacations, Christmas And so they were, as they opened their doors, they were, get you out of the way, restocking the shelves. I did wait about an hour, but it was still not much. I think I spent about $4 total. I went to 3 different stores. So, in total, I think it was about $4. So, here's a few of the things I got. I got some new little doilies. These are thicker than I usually like. I love when I can find these. I don't know if you can see. These ones are really thin. It's like they've been crocheted with thread. Whereas this feels more like a thicker. Can you see the difference in thickness? But these, that'll still be nice to work with. That'll make a significant sturdy Nancy pocket. And that's a cute little guy too. I don't know. You know what? They were, there was a price on it, and the lady said 25 cents, and I said, deal. I got another one of these tooth toggle things. So that was great. 50 cents. Found a box of paper clips. Where's my scissors? Hold on. Oh, jeepers, I'm cutting the box here. Be good. And, oh, of course. Hold on. Found a box of paper clips, but I liked them. I don't know if you can tell. They're already really grungy looking. They're not nice silvery anymore. So I was happy with that. I don't think I'll actually have to rust these because they're already dull and old looking. So happy with that. Found a little bit of lace. It's got a little off-white ribbon running behind it. I thought that was pretty. Maybe I'll put that down the page of Infelicia. That's very pretty. And that will help make the page, make up for the loss of what I had to trim off the edge when I thought I knew better with my sewing machine. Yep, you know what? I'm going to put that aside, and I may put that. Come on. Thank you. I got these. She charged me 25 cents for all of them, so I don't know how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not bad. And I thought they were very pretty. Look at that pretty little flowers on the front. Little lace holding them together, the little bouquet. And it's blank, which I love. Illustrated by Carol Patton. Oh, Canadian artist. Very nice. Well, thank you, Carol Patton. And some tiny little envelopes, too. So 25 cents for 8 little cards, which is nice. I got these. I thought they were sewing appliques, and that's certainly where I found them, in the Sewing Notions area. And then when I got to the cash register, it poked me on the back. And it turns out, well, let me open it. They are earrings. So then I've got to imagine wearing one of these on your ear. I think somebody made them. They look homemade. I just like the little bow. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do. Get my wire cutters and just cut that little post off. I think, there, you can see better, sorry. So somebody made homemade earrings out of, these look like little appliques, but they're pretty. Little seed beads? Whatever. Cute. Oh, why am I taking them off that? I'm going to need them. I just thought maybe on a Christmas junk journal, they're sparkly. Might look pretty. I don't know. Or on a cover. We'll see. The last thing I got for fussy cutting, so I'll use this tonight, is a book called The World of Oz, A Fantastic Expedition Over the Rainbow. And it's mostly a book on the history of the Oz series. And there's lots of good pictures. Oh, there's a map. Munchkin Land, Winky Country. My kids loved these stories. Yeah, that's nice. You can make journaling cards out of all of those. I have 2 Wizard of Oz books that are just waiting to be made into journals. And they're in a basket, and when I find Wizard of Oz things, I throw it into the basket. So this will certainly go in. Look at that scarecrow. Isn't he handsome? So this will be nice to have. Yeah. Okay. Oh, very nice. Nice little book, and it was $1.50. So that will give me something to fussy cut. Maybe I'll save it for the next debate. All right, anything else? No, I think I'm done. I think that's it for today. 2 videos in one day. Come on, you can't beat that. That's a good way to start the new year. Alrighty, so I hope everyone has a good evening and is feeling lots of joy. And we will talk soon. Bye.